Welcome to today's deep dive into the world of artificial intelligence, protein prediction, and a revolutionary tool that's now open for academic research worldwide, AlphaFold3. Developed by Google DeepMind, AlphaFold has already changed the game in how scientists approach protein structures, a key part of many medical and biological breakthroughs. But today's story isn't just about AlphaFold3's cutting-edge capabilities. It's about why the decision to open source this AI tool is creating waves in both the scientific and tech communities. Let's start with a bit of background. AlphaFold, developed by DeepMind, first made headlines for its accuracy in predicting protein structures. These complex structures are the basis of biological processes and vital to understanding diseases, creating new drugs, and advancing medical research. Earlier versions, AlphaFold and AlphaFold2, laid the groundwork, but AlphaFold3 took it further by allowing scientists to model protein interactions with other molecules. But DeepMind initially kept AlphaFold3 behind a web server. Scientists could use the tool, but only for a limited number of predictions, and they couldn't fully control the process, especially when it came to predicting how proteins interact with potential drugs. That's where some controversy started. Why was this restriction a big deal? Well, limiting AlphaFold3's availability felt like a setback in a field that thrives on open collaboration. DeepMind argued that the restrictions balanced research access with protecting its commercial applications. After all, its spin-off company, Isomorphic Labs, focuses on drug discovery using AlphaFold's potential. But the scientific community wasn't fully satisfied. Researchers wanted the full model, not just partial access through a web server, because they needed control over how predictions were made. This frustration boiled down to one key word: reproducibility. Scientists thrive on open access to replicate, validate, and improve on existing research, especially when it's about technology that can impact so many areas, from medicine to agriculture. Then came the big news. On November 11th, DeepMind announced that AlphaFold3's code is now open source for non-commercial use. This means researchers everywhere can download it, experiment with it, and apply it to their work. They can now explore protein interactions more freely, which was previously restricted. This shift is expected to accelerate innovation, allowing academic researchers to dig deeper into proteins' role in biology and disease. Researchers with an academic affiliation can also access the training weights, the parameters used to train AlphaFold3, allowing them to work with even more precision. Now, let's talk competition. Since AlphaFold3's partial release, other players have entered the scene. In the last few months, companies like Baidu, ByteDance, and the startup Chai Discovery have launched their own open-source protein prediction tools inspired by AlphaFold3. But there's a catch. Similar to AlphaFold3, these models are also non-commercial, meaning they can't yet be applied directly to drug development for profit. Interestingly, Chai Discovery's tool, Chai1, does allow predictions for drug discovery, but only through a web server. It's an exciting time with multiple teams working on versions that can go beyond these limits, potentially for full open-source drug modeling by year's end. Here's why this matters so much. Anthony Gitter, a computational biologist at the University of Wisconsin-Madison, emphasized the importance of openness in scientific publications. He argued that for-profit companies, when sharing their work in journals, should adhere to the same standards of openness as any other scientist. When tools like AlphaFold are locked behind partial access, the research community's trust can be compromised. The excitement over AlphaFold3 also highlights the power of open-source tools. Reproducibility and transparency can fuel breakthroughs in ways we can't always anticipate, which is why many researchers were happy to see AlphaFold3 made open source. With AlphaFold3's open-source release, researchers can now explore how proteins interact with drugs and other molecules. Imagine how this could impact fields like oncology, where scientists are racing to find proteins that could hold the key to new cancer treatments. Or in agriculture, where understanding proteins might lead to more resilient crops. The new freedom also raises fascinating questions about what's next for AI models like AlphaFold. Researchers are now asking how they can integrate this into custom applications or retrain it using proprietary data. Companies like Al-Qureshi's lab are working on AlphaFold3, which could be available by the end of the year, providing even greater flexibility for those who want to go beyond academic research. DeepMind's AlphaFold series has truly opened new doors for biological science, and the latest release reaffirms the value of open science. DeepMind's Pushmeat. Coley suggested that AlphaFold3's replication by other companies proves its reproducibility, even before the code was fully open. In a world where academic and corporate researchers are increasingly collaborating, tools like AlphaFold3 are more than just algorithms. They're a testament to how sharing knowledge can shape future scientific advancements. So what's next? John Jumper, AlphaFold's lead, is eager to see how scientists might use AlphaFold3 in ways DeepMind couldn't have imagined. As he put it, sometimes these models will surprise us with incredible discoveries. That's the real promise of open-source AlphaFold3, unlocking potential in science that goes beyond what we know today. If you're interested in how tools like AlphaFold are shaping our understanding of life at the molecular level, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to stay updated with all our deep dives into AI, science, and the future of technology. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.